Starting out hot and juicy. Somebody that no one's talking about. Blake Snell has been dealing of late. So, Blake Snell back to his Cy Young form. Take it or leave it.
You know what? I'm taking that. And you're right. Not a lot of people have been talking about him, but Blake Snell since about the All-Star game, maybe a little bit before the All-Star game, has been dominant. And I don't think it's, since he's come over from the Rays to the Padres, he hasn't been himself. He hasn't been the Blake Snell that we had all grown to appreciate and love watching dominate with the Rays. That hadn't been him. But in his last five starts, not the smallest of sample sizes, 0.94 ERA, 0.91 whip, 28 and two-thirds innings, and 39 strikeouts to 5 walks in that span. In the second half, Blake Snell has been absolutely dominant. That's another dimension for the Padres that they really, really need. And come playoff time, they're going to need him. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that Blake Snell is in Cy Young form right now.
Completely agree. Padres, we need that. If we're not going to have as good of an offense as we have, we'll take that arm all day. But moving along to the AL MVP candidate race here, Aaron Judge is going to break the Yankees home run record. Are you taking it or leaving it?
All right, it's been a couple of weeks since we've done this. I bought it last time when he was on pace for 62, and I'm going to take it now. Aaron Judge breaks the New York Yankees home run record. I'm going to take it. The record is 61. Aaron Judge is on pace right now for about 63 or 64. It's remarkable what we're seeing right now, and I really do hope it happens. I hope he breaks Barry Bonds' record. Now, is that likely? No, but it is likely that he breaks Roger Maris's record of 61. He is on a roll these days, and he just hasn't seemed to slow down. And you know what? Every time he seems to slow down, and slow for him is like 4 days in a row that he doesn't hit a home run, on that fifth day, he's hitting like 2 in a game. And he's right back onto the pace he was before. So I'm going to take it. Aaron Judge breaks the all-time Yankees home run single-season record.
I don't care who you are. 64 home runs is a boatload. But moving on here to my dark horse team in the AL, sneaky team. The Mariners have the best rotation in the AL. Take it or leave it.
I don't know what that laugh was. I am going to leave it. I like the Mariners. I like them a lot. And I do believe what you say, that they are a sneaky team. But I'm going to leave it that they have the best rotation in the AL. There's one that sticks out to me is the Astros. Justin doing what Justin is doing. By the way, my brother won the MVP award in 2011 as a pitcher, one of the only pitchers in history to do that. He's having a better year this year than he was in 2011 when he won the MVP and Cy Young award. That's how good he has been. The rest of the Astros rotation is no slouch. Framber Valdez has been really good, and you know what? Lance McCullers is back. And that just adds another dynamic as well. Had his first start on the mound last week. Zero runs given up. Looked really good. If Lance can be the Lance that we saw before he went down, watch out. But so I'm going to leave it and say that the Astros right now have... Okay, let me think about this a quick more second. I'm taking the Astros over the Mariners, but do the Astros have the best rotation in the American League? Probably, right? The Yankees were up there at the beginning of the year, but the Yankees don't have a better rotation than the Astros. I'm leaving it. I think the Astros have the best rotation in the American League.
I agree. Now moving on to one of the few remaining things from the old school way of baseball, the Yankees facial hair policy. Are you taking it or leaving it?
Taylor, I'm glad you asked. Thank you for asking. I'm going to leave it. And by leave it, I mean that I hate it. I don't like it. And I don't understand it anymore. The year is 2022, and people can do what they want. And I don't care if you have this storied franchise. If a player comes in and wants to have a nice curly mustache, then let him have a nice curly mustache. I don't understand. I don't understand what we are doing here. I don't like it. I'm leaving it. We see Joey Gallo move on from the Yankees to the Dodgers, and Joey Gallo himself actually spoke about this issue. Let's toss it to that right now.
Feel more relaxed now that you can grow the beard out?
It helps not having to shave all the time, for sure. It was always tough to okay. That's belly, yeah. All right, belly, relax. But yeah, no, it's just nice not having to shave all the time, for sure. But I like having a beard usually, a little bit of facial hair at least.
Joey Gallo moves from the Yankees to the Dodgers. And until Sunday, the Dodgers didn't lose a game with him on the team, and the Yankees had hardly won with him not on the team. Is Joey Gallo the curse or the blessing, whichever way you're looking at it? Probably not, but maybe the blessing is the beard. Maybe Joey Gallo needs to have a beard for whatever team he's going to be on to be any good. That's not true either, because the Rangers weren't very good. But I don't like the policy. Joey Gallo clearly doesn't like it, and I understand it, and it was, a cool, unique thing that the Yankees did back in the day, but we got to come along with the times here, and the Yankees got to get rid of that. It has no place anymore. You can't sit there and, look, I could go on a tangent about this. I'm not going to do it. Leave it. I don't like the Yankees' facial hair policy.
I agree. Now, moving to something on the opposite spectrum of that, something that we've been seeing more recently of are these elaborate closer entrances. So the question is, closers should have an entrance song. Take it or leave it.
Take it. Give me all of it. I am taking it. Every closer should have an entrance song. And we're seeing it lately with Edwin Diaz and Narcos by Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jackson. He comes out of the pen and trumpets start blaring. The crowd goes wild and everybody pretends to play a trumpet or a saxophone or a harmonica or whatever instrument they don't understand that they're playing. And then Mr. and Mrs. Met are on top of the dugout playing trumpets. I mean, it is a full-blown spectacle in Queens when Edwin Diaz walks out of the pen. And you know what? Nobody leaves. Nobody leaves because they want to see what they're about to see with Edwin Diaz coming in. It's brilliant. If you're every team, why not give your closer a sick entrance? And yes, a song is a big part of that, and the player picks the song. But as a team, you can do something cool for it. The Blue Jays do a good job up in Toronto with Jordan Romano's walkout. I don't even know off the top of my head right now what his walkout song is. But I know they turn out all the lights. They start flashing these like red strobe lights, and the place looks really cool. But other than that, there's not a ton of teams that do things for their closer. I want to see light shows. I want to see mascots doing stuff. I want to see fans on their feet in the stands celebrating their guy coming in. I want to see cool stuff like that because I think it helps the game of baseball. How many times over the course of the last month have we all seen that Edwin Diaz clip of him coming out? And now every single time he comes out, the Mets play the song. They have a cameraman on it right behind him. They change the coloring of it. It's a full-blown production now for his walkout song. And that is the way it should be. And for that reason, I am taking that every closer should have an entrance song.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.